Good evening, everybody. It's Michelle here, the Aussie Angel Lady. Lovely to be back with you for your weekly angel reading after some months. I'll just wait for a few people to jump on the call before I start, though. I'll shuffle my cards and get ready. If you come on, please give me a comment so that I can see you. And I will begin when we get a few people on here. Lovely to be back finally. Just shuffling first of all. Oopsies. The Angel Feather Oracle. Using my 3 oracles for the weekly reading. Leave me a comment, guys, if you don't mind, so that I can see if you're on live. See if I can see comments, which would be amazing. Now shuffling my Angel Rose Oracle, beautiful Oracle of St. Therese, and the Archangels. 3 lovely people on here. I can't see anyone yet, but sometimes it takes a minute to get going. So we shall see if I can see comments soon. It's those ones. And then the final Oracle, Archangel Michael Sword and Shield Oracle. Calling in Archangel Michael into my space and all the other archangels for clear and accurate readings tonight. Oh, hey Sandy, lovely to have you here. I can see comments, so that makes me so excitement. Right here, I'm just shuffling the cards and getting them ready. So I'm going to introduce a new format tonight. I'll explain that in a moment. I'll just explain to you why I haven't been here for the last few months. In case you didn't know, my dear mum passed away on the 19th of July, this year. So it's been a really sad time for us. She fought a brave battle, fought lymphoma. Hi Lee, lovely to have you here. Yeah, so she fought lymphoma for the last 2 years. Anyway, she was an amazingly strong lady. She got her final wish, which was to not go to a nursing home, to stay in her own home for as long as she could, which we managed to do. We nursed her at home until the last week or so when she went into hospital, into palliative care. So she got her wishes. We had a beautiful send-off for her, and we decked the church out with beautiful camellias of her. She had the most beautiful garden of her camellia bushes. So we did up vases of camellias, and the whole church was just filled with camellias from her garden. And then instead of throwing petals, on the coffin, we had a big basket of camellia heads. And we didn't even think about this happening, but what happened was that by the end, it was a closed funeral. It was only private because Mum was 83 and only had one living sister, and we're a big enough family anyway, so there's about 50 people there. So what happened was quite amazing, and we didn't really even dream of it. But at the end, instead of throwing the petals like you normally do out of a basket, the whole top of her coffin was just covered in heads of camellias. You couldn't see it. It was actually quite breathtaking, and I'm sure she will have loved it, absolutely loved it. So so she had a fine farewell, surrounded by her family and her beautiful flowers, and it was just real. I've never seen anything quite like it. This coffin completely covered, just with all these beautiful, perfect camellia heads. It was just absolutely stunning. Anyway, yes, it was just like a blanket. It was just, we didn't plan on that. It's just everyone, all the family, grandkids, and we just went and placed one, and there was still a few left over. So the grandkids got to place 2. And it was just like a blanket of camellias. It was just took your breath away. It was just beautiful. And I have actually had a visitation from my mum. So I know she's fine. My dad did come to see me also after he passed away. He passed away when I was only 21. When I had my first son, he actually presented in my room when I had my little first son, and he was sitting next to the window bathing in the sunlight because he had a little bit jaundiced, and Dad just appears. It was as real as anything. Anyway, my mum actually, you know, she was very psychic, and she was had deep faith. She actually, and my dreams are crazy, crazy mad. They're just stress relief dreams. But I actually woke up this morning and the angel said to me, you need to go back to sleep. And I thought, actually, I'm really tired. I think I'm just going to roll over. So I rolled over, and then with that, I was in my an old house, 5 houses back. Bit of a story to this, but I'm sure you'll love it. 5 houses back. Interesting. And I was in there, and I'm looking at this place and thinking, this place is really dirty and it needs to be cleaned, and I feel really tired. And, you know, there's this man come in, and he says, and I can still see him, I don't know who he is. He said, you're not cleaning it, I'm getting a team in. We're going to clean this house. So that's okay. They got to work. They cleaned all the house, and that's okay. They all left. And I'm standing in my bedroom, and it was a house my sister and her husband built for us. And it was on a court, like a, what do you call that? A court, not a court. Anyway, round ended street. And there was all these young people coming back to their cars, and I'm thinking, oh, that's interesting. They must have been to a party. That's interesting. You know, they all left. And then it was just me standing there looking out of this window. Next thing, the doorbell rang. And I thought, oh, my goodness. So I go to the door, and I open the door, and here is my mother standing there, as real as I am appearing to you, with her only surviving family member, her 90-year-old sister, Mari. And I'm looking around, I'm thinking, how did you get here? There's no car, because everyone had gone, you see. How did you get here? And I'm thinking, oh, my Lord, don't tell me my auntie's passed away. Oh, God, I thought that's all we need. And she goes, and I kept saying to her, can you see her? And she goes, no, I can't see her. I'm thinking, oh, my God, I'm sure she's passed away overnight. Oh, my God, if I wake up and haven't got a message from one of my cousins, I'll eat my hat. She goes, I can't see her. I said, but are you sure? She's here. I can see. And she was hugging me and just, oh, it was just beautiful. And she goes, I can't see her, Michelle. And I'm going, you can't see her. She goes, no, I can't see her. She said, but I knew where to find you. Interesting, Austral travel. I knew where to find you, she said. I brought her to you. I said, okay, so Mum's hugging me and everything. And she just looked so well. She was just in her clothes that she'd normally wear. And she said, is everybody okay? And I said, look, I think going as best as we can, Mum, as best as we can. And she goes, okay. And I said, have you seen Dad? Because Dad's been gone for years. I'm 61. He died when I was 40 years. He goes, oh, she says, yes, I saw him. He cried. It's typical Mum. He cried. Oh, okay. And we have some little baby angels up in heaven too. And I said to her, have you seen the little babies? And she goes, yes, I've seen them. I've seen them. Okay. Anyway, then she sort of, this energy changed a bit, and she had a handful of letters. I said, Mum, what are you doing? What have you got there? She goes, and she wasn't happy. I'm thinking, okay, what's going on here? She goes, there's a letter here. And I go, Mum, I'm pretty sure I've got everything under control. I'm pretty sure I've got all the bills covered. I was her financial power of attorney for a few years anyway. I said, I've paid all the bills. Everything's okay. And she lived in a retirement park. She had a little house, beautiful little house in this retirement park. The front end of it's caravan, you know, casual leases and cabins, but the back is 3/4 of this place is permanent living. And she had these letters. There was about 5 of them. And I said, what are you doing with, what's the matter? And she was not happy. I'm thinking, okay, what's going on here? She goes, it's from the park. And I went, oh, I said, but Mum, the park have been fantastic. They've been really good to us. You know, everything's been good. They've been really helpful. And she goes, no, it's from the park. And I thought, oh, okay. I said, well, don't worry about it. I'll sort it out. If it's from the park, it'll be all right. She goes, no, I'm not happy. I thought, oh, okay then, right. And with that, she's gone. So that day, I didn't think anything more of it. I just, you know, thought I actually contacted all my siblings and said, oh, my gosh, Mum has visited me. It was a visitation. It was so real. And told them the story. And they go, oh, wow, that's amazing. I go, yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what she's on about. Anyway, the next day, I went out for lunch. It's pouring rain, and I could not get out of my head. Kept getting this intuit, check the mailbox. Go and check the mailbox. I thought, oh, okay, then I'll go and check the mailbox around where Mum's house is. So I go around there to check the mailbox, and I would have given you $100 to tell you that there was not one letter in that mailbox. But how wrong was I? How wrong was I? There was there was 5 things there. That's right. 4 things there. No, there's 5. One was from one of my sisters. There was 2 envelopes from the park management. They were just a copy of invoices that I'd paid of her rent. Then there was just another folded up piece of paper from the park, and it was just about electricity rates and things like that. And then there was this card in an orange envelope, and it had number 80 written on it, which was her post office box, which was her post box. I thought, oh, that's interesting. Oh, I don't know what that is. I'll sort that out when I get home. Anyway, I opened up the card. I'm thinking it's a sympathy card. Someone's popped, a belated sympathy card in. Now, this was early October. Mum passed away on the 19th of July. And I got home with the letters and just the card to go, and had didn't have her name on it, just 80. So I opened it up, and guess what it was? Oh, my Lord. It wasn't a sympathy card. Her birthday was on the 30th of September. The park had written a birthday card to my mother. Dear Eileen, hope you have a beautiful birthday. Lots of love from the park. Oh, God. I thought, oh, okay, that's what she's not happy about. So, well, there you go. She was not impressed that they'd sent a birthday card when she'd already passed away, and they should have known. So she was not happy. So I know that she's perfectly okay in spirit. Thankfully, it was me that got it, because if there was a couple of other family members that had got that card, they were struggling with Mum's birthday on the 30th of September. They could have pert near fallen apart. So luckily it was me, and I had the warning, and Mum come to me because my auntie knew where to find me, apparently. So she found me and gave me the message that I need to check the mailbox before anyone else did. And sure enough, there we go. We've got a birthday card. So that's what she wasn't happy about. But apart from that, she's great. She's looked good. I've hugged her, and she was clear and obviously doing extremely well in spirit to be able to come to me early October so vividly. So what a story. True story. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments, because I think it's quite amazing. And then, of course, that day I text all my siblings to tell them, well, I took a photo of the birthday card and said, well, here it is. And they go, oh, okay, that's just, yeah, interesting. Yeah, so what do you think about that story, guys? It's a true story. Yes, well, it's true. So she's okay. I know she's okay. Hey, Maggie. So lovely to be here. Let's do our weekly reading. So thank you for allowing me the time. Isn't it funny how Mum's even onto it from beyond? Was it a dream? I missed the start. Yes, it was in dream state, but it was actually like a visitation in dream state, because normally my dreams are weird and silly. Yes, so quite an amazing, true story. Can't make that stuff up. And the thing that I'm really glad about is that I text all my siblings to tell them about this visitation. I call it a visitation because it was not a dream. It was too real. Yeah, and thankfully I'd text them all to tell them that, and they go, oh, that's so nice, you got a cuddle, isn't that beautiful? I go, yeah, it was so nice. So she wasn't happy in the end. Yeah, anyway, so there you go. That's a true story, and that's why she wasn't happy, and that something like that Mum would not have appreciated at all. Like that's just someone, poor things, they would have just been horrified. I actually had to tell them, nicely that, perhaps your processes might need to, jump up a little bit, because we don't want this happening to other families. Because, anywho, there you go. That's the story. And it's a true story. So we're going to do our weekly reading. And then after that, I'm going to do some personal readings, and coming back with been thinking about things, a new format. I'm going to offer some free yes, no, maybe readings. So your questions are going to have to be very specific, as in a question that's going to give you a yes, no, maybe answer. And if you'd like a more in-depth little reading on a question, send me some stars and you'll take priority, and I'll do a 2 to 3 card reading for you on your question, a quick reading depending on the amount of stars that you send me. So there you go. So that's the story. So that will be a lot of fun. So please like and share and the way to get a yes, no, maybe reading from me is that you will need to share it. That's going to be your gift to me, is sharing it, sharing the live video. And thank you, Heidi. It's a true story. Lovely to see you. And then if you would like a little bit more in depth, well, you can send me some stars and I will do a couple of cards for you. So there you go. Now, I do believe I had a lady when I was on last send me some stars. Hi, Joe, Louise. And I'm not sure if it was June Pedersen. So, June, if you're here and I didn't actually, because of my wheels fell off. Hi, Alison. Let me know. And, oh, bless Maggie. Oh, you're on night shift? Oh, no, you're at work, on break. Okay. You can always send stars after if you want a question, Maggie. I think a lady sent me some stars, and I know there's only one lady I haven't caught up on, and that's because the wheels fell off. So I think it might be June Pedersen. So June, if you're here, let me know, please, and I will do some cards because you sent me stars. So, okay, let's do a weekly reading for this week, tomorrow, Monday, the 6th of November, through to Sunday, the 12th of November. There's no significant moons this week coming. There's a new moon on the 13th. So that's, hey, Marie. Hi, Alison. So that will be lovely. So let's do our reading for the week ahead. And I'm going to be drawing 5 cards from each of my oracles. 5 from the Angel Feather Oracle, 5 from the Angel Rose Oracle, and 5 from our beautiful Archangel Michael Oracle. Now, I call in Archangel Michael, the other archangels and all angels with us into my space to give clear and accurate, beautiful readings for the beautiful community on my page and abroad. So I've already pre-shuffled the cards while I waited for you. So we're going forward with this week's reading, and I'm drawing 5 cards from each of the decks. Here we go. So you might like to think about any question you have coming up. There we go, and then we'll bring in Archangel Michael to give us that beautiful male energy. Hold on. Hello, Marie. Okay, this is a week to be really passionate about what you're doing. Oopsies. You will find something this week. You'll be right on track. So chosen path found. So this is really, really good. I'm not back doing private readings yet, Lee. So just here's the only way you're going to get a reading off me at the moment. So chosen path found. You're right on track this week. You're focused. You're in the zone. And there's congratulations here too for this week. This week will set you up for the rest of the year and going into 2024. Hello, Neen. Lovely to have you here. So this is a great, well, hence me getting back on communicating with you guys. And it's about following your passion. So this week, it's all about what you do that you're passionate about. It could be the business you own, the business you work in, your creative skills and talents, what you do, you know, as a hobby, what you're passionate about. Maybe you're an actress, maybe you're a singer, whatever it is. This week you're right on track, and it really sets you up for the rest of the year and the start of 2024. So it's a great week. This is in the heart of the matter. What is important? If you feel off track this week, you need to reground yourself and get back on track. Okay, all as that is just like a train going off its tracks. You just stop, and get yourself grounded again, connected to spirit, and back on track. Okay, the challenge for us this week is there could be something coming up from the past. This is a third eye issue. It's a visual memory that something might try and throw you off this path. So you might see something on the TV, you might see something in print or in writing. It's something you see that triggers an old memory that's stuck here in your third eye, okay? And we want to release that. The way to release that is to connect with your angels especially Archangel Gabriel, because the silver angel feather is about Archangel Gabriel coming in to heal that visual memory. And then we have excitement come in. So that's really good news. So this is on the area of challenge. I like it a lot. So if you're triggered by a visual memory of something from the past, you might hear no, it's not hearing, it's seeing. So you might watch a movie and it triggers all sorts of things for you. You really need to deal with it. Get Archangel Gabriel in there to heal it, and then you'll be back on track. The unknown factors for this week is there will be happiness for us this week, okay? If you can't find it, it's around you. If you can't find it, make a choice to be happy, okay? It's as easy as that. You just make a choice. It doesn't matter whether you're standing in the sewer. You can choose to be happy about it, or you can choose to be a misery guts. Spirit will show you the signs to your happiness. So pay attention to what Spirit has to say to you this week, okay? This is in the area of unknown. It's things that, you know, you might think, oh, what's going on? And then all of a sudden you see a sign. Oh, I've got 2 cards clumped together. Crystals are going to be important for us. And do not procrastinate this week, okay? If you feel sluggish, you shouldn't, because you should be right on track this week. So anytime you feel sluggish or you're off point, you get back, you get your direction going again. Make a choice to be happy. Do something that makes you happy. And use a crystal like citrine will really, really help you as well. Turning point, best course of action. Oh, we've got a little bit of past stuff coming in here. That's interesting. Forgiveness is the key, my friends. So if you're triggered by this visual memory, it could be about someone, for God's sakes, love them and let them go, okay? You know what? Forgiveness is just, you think you've done it, and something comes up again, and it just triggers you. So I'm going to give you a little thing to do this week. If you're triggered visually by something, it could be a photo, it could be a photo album, it could be something you see on TV, something in the newspaper. My husband was triggered by something in the newspaper that he got off his mother today. He actually cut the page out and threw it in the bin before he brought it back into my house because he knew it had triggered me too. Thank you, Bertie. So this is forgiveness. So what you do if you're having trouble forgiving, and you think you've done it and you've been working on it for 15 years, if you're still getting triggered, you say, I forgive that person. And the big key now is to say, and I bless them. I'll leave you with that. Because when you do that, there's going to be opportunities coming in for you. Okay, very, very good. Oh, and good luck. So don't let the past triggers hold you back this week. Okay. Again, we've got a card here that is about grief. Light a candle. And I'm feeling this could be a grief situation because we've got visual memories, we've got forgiveness, and we've also got the grief card. Okay, so light a candle, connect with your angels and hand it over because grief's hard work, as we all know. The world is your oyster when you set it up well. And there's divine guidance coming through from somebody also, which is divine golden tongue wisdom. So you can receive a message by overhearing a message from someone talking to someone else. You might overhear something on the TV, on the radio, someone's conversation. A child might give you a bombshell bit of information. You think, oh, God, that was a bit rude, but you know what? It's what you needed to hear. So really, this is a very nice reading. There's good luck here. There's happiness here. There's passion. There's setting yourself up from the future, but making sure you're in the present moment and not allowing the past to pull you backwards. Okay? Makes sense? Let me know what you think about that reading, guys. Fantastic. Beautiful. I'll gather my cards up. So I'm going to do some yes, no, maybe cards. This is the first time I've been doing this. How to get one of these readings for free. I've just done you a free weekly reading, so now these are one-on-ones. You need to be very specific about your question. So it needs to be a question that's answered with a yes, no, maybe, and card. And if you want to send me some stars, I will give you a couple of cards about your question. So thank you, Heidi. It was very nice. Julie, if you'd ask a question, and I'll do a yes, no, maybe for you. And please share. tell me that you shared, and then tell me what your question is. Be very specific. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Maria. Yes, it was a very nice reading. I'm happy with that myself. Now, okay, very good. So what I will do is I will reshuffle these cards pending your questions. Hello, Teresa. How are you, beautiful girl? So if anyone would like a yes, no, maybe. Hello, Glennis. Question. Share the live video. Share it now. Write shared and then ask me your question. It could be something like, will I get this job? Thank you, Neen. Thank you very much. I love Mandy, first time here. Will I come into money soon? Have you shared for me, Mandy? Thank you, darling. She's a very quick learner, Mandy. God, love your work, darling. Hold on. I'm going to shuffle all these cards and then I'll go to, yes, Heidi. I will answer that. Please share. Thank you, Heidi. Lovely. Okay, Lee, I can ask that too. Please share for me. And then I'm going to Julie. Okay, lovely. One question, one share. Okay, that's how we're going to work it. And if you want more information, you'll just get a yes, no, or a maybe to these questions. Unless you give me some stars, and then you'll take priority over all others, and you will get 2 to 3 cards depending on the amount of stars you send me. And the stars help my channel, so thank you so much. So I'm going to go back here and find my first lot of questions. Okay, Mandy. Will I come into money soon? Okay, this is for Mandy. Will she come into money soon? Okay, Mandy. The answer is maybe, so it's still a waiting time for you, Mandy. So keep working on your manifestation. That will really help. Heidi, is counselling the right career for me? This is for Heidi. Heidi, is counselling the right career for me? No, not in the way you're doing it at the moment. It's a no at the moment. Will Simon make contact again soon? This is for Lee. Maybe, so also a grey area there on that one, Lee. It's all about timing with the grey card. Will I travel soon? Julie Bosley. Will Julie be travelling? It's not very specific. Like travel can mean going to work and back again, so you need to really get clear with your questions. Someone sent me stars. I'll go to them in a minute. Yes, you will travel, Julie. Let me see who sent me stars. Beautiful Carly. Carly, you sent me stars, darling. What's your question? I'm going to draw a couple of cards for you. Carly Heggett. What's your question, Carly? Can you pop that in the feed for me, darling, and I'll do you first. When you get back to me with your question, darling, I'll do that for you. This is for Precious Patrick. Hello, Precious. Welcome. I think you're new. Let's just say, does my boyfriend love me? We are having issues. Not at the minute. So you are having issues. Not at the minute. Doesn't mean he doesn't, but at the minute he's not giving you as much love as you'd like. You need to ask me a question, Pauline. Shared but don't have a question. Oh, well, Maria, think of one, darling. I'm sure you will. Will I have any more babies? This will be at this point in time, these cards will be for. Yes, if you want them. Thank you, Heidi. Carly, did you ask me a question? I'm waiting on your question, Carly. Natasha asked me a question, a yes, no, maybe question. You're welcome, Mandy. Am I to fly to Canada January and return home February? Neen, have you shared it for me into your feed, please? Make sure you share. If you want a yes, no, maybe question, please share and tell me you've shared. This is for Neen. Will she fly to Canada in January and return in February? Yes, you will. Make the plans. Pauline, have you shared for me, darling? Maria, have you shared? Let me know that you've shared, please. And I'm waiting on beautiful Carly Heggett to give me... Okay, darling, that's great. Pauline, have you shared? I'm going to Carly now. I'm going to do some cards for you, Carly. Will I meet someone special this year? This is for you, Carly. You're going to meet someone with money. Someone who's actually quite high up the ladder. Okay, so yes, you will meet somebody this year, next year. And I said this year, so it could come in early because I've got to listen to what comes out of my mouth, Carly. So be very aware at the Christmas parties and things, darling. This person is of, like he or she is actually up the ladder, if you know what I mean. They have a position of power and they have money. So fabulous, great gifts coming your way. With this person, what I want you to do, Carly, is to call in a third party. Always a good idea to have the family run over the person, and they will answer you honestly. Probably, you know, a sister or a brother, mum or dad, they will answer you honestly. Sometimes friends will try to keep you happy. If you've got a sibling or an aunt or a mum or dad or someone that you can, you know, if there's something about this person that's worrying you, get them to meet them. Quickest way to sort it out. But yes, someone is coming in, and I would say late this year going into next year. I would think at around Christmas is what they showed me. Okay? I know, Simone, my mum passed away, darling. I talked about it at the start. Okay, so that's for you, Carly. Thank you so much for sending me stars. You're a treasure. Oh, it's beautiful when people do that for me. Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to reshuffle these cards again, and then I'll go back to the yes, no, maybe questions. Keep them very specific. You're welcome, Carly. Good outfit and lippy on for Christmas, Carly, at the parties. Righto. Just shuffle these again in case I get some more stars. If you want to go to the head of the board, send me some stars and ask me a question. I'll do a couple of cards for you. That's that one done. Thank you, Simone. Thank you. Yes, I miss her terribly. We're very close. But she's okay if you listen to the... Good, thank you. Oh, gosh, darling. I think it was a yes. You're going to Canada. Is that what your question? It was a definite yes. Yes, so make your plans. Okay, so let's go back to some yes, no, maybes if I've missed anyone. So I did you, Neen, thank you. Pauline, Kelly, will I travel overseas? Okay. If you want to say something like that, you want to be specific. Be very specific. This is training you how to talk to the angels, because the clearer you get with spirit, the clearer spirit will get with you. Okay, so will I travel overseas? When? I'm going to give you a yes, no, maybe. You know, if you said next year, if you said in 5 years, you know, it would make it easier. So this is for you, Pauline. Yes, you will. Definite yes on that one. Maria Goretti Salter. Hello, Maria. Is all okay with my marriage? You already know the answer to that, but I'll do a yes, no, maybe question for you. It is. Okay. Cook them something that they love. It'll fix everything. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you, darling. Any new adventures coming this year? Thank you, Teresa. Any new adventures coming this year? If you want a more in-depth reading, send me some stars and I'll put you to the head of the list. Any new adventures coming this year for Teresa? These are just yes, no, maybes. No huge new adventures, Teresa, this year. Not at this moment. Things can change. The angels at the moment are saying no rest. Hi, Simone. I know. Thank you, shared. Thank you so much, Simone. You're welcome. Thank you, Cherie. Simone Hemmings, am I going to love my new job I've taken? Okay, Simone, please make sure you've shared it for me, darling. Am I going to love this new job? Yes, no, maybe. So these are cards drawn for this moment in time, okay? Maybe. There's a grey area with it, so just give it a go and see how it goes. At the moment, it's a maybe. You're still feeling uncertain about it. Teresa, you're welcome. Anyone else would like a yes, no, maybe? Thanks, Jessie. Have you got a yes, no, maybe question? Anyone want to send me stars? Feel free to now, and I will pop you to the head of the list. Please share. Hi, Anthony. Welcome. If you'd like a yes, no, maybe card, just share it to your own personal feed and I will do that for you. If you'd like a more in-depth little reading, I will just send me some stars and I will do that for you. Oh, Anthony replied. Oopsies. Oh, that's okay. It just went under Jessie's. Any more? Any more questions? Straight to the point type of question. Okay, what's your question, Anthony? Be very specific. I'm on for as long as people are here asking questions and sending me stars, so I'm not quite sure, Lee. It depends. Okay, Jessie, yes, no, maybe. Is there a baby coming for me soon? Maybe. Still timing, Jess. So just, you know, keep doing what you're doing. Manifest away. Still a timing issue there. Anyone else for a yes, maybe, no, maybe question? All you have to do is share. So, Anthony, give me your question. Very specific question, or send me some stars if you'd like me to look at something in a little bit more depth. Is my current job my forever job? H, did you share it for me? I hope you did, darling. Is my current job my forever job? This is for H. Bree. Hey, H. Hayley. Maybe. So that's, you know, it's not definite at this point in time. So you can create something new if you want it. Anyone else for a question? Bless your cottons, Hayley. Anthony, will everything work out for me, Michelle Newton, the Aussie Angel? Well, it's a very broad question, Anthony. How about you say with what? Like, it's the clearer you get with spirit. This is a big thing about manifesting. The clearer you get with spirit, the clearer spirit can get with you. If you can give me more information for spirit, they'll be able to answer it even more accurately. So hit me up again, Anthony. Will everything work out in what area of your life? Yes. But you can share. If you share again, I'll give you another one, Simone. Of course. If you just keep sharing it, share it into a group somewhere. Share it somewhere else. I don't care where you share it. Share it into one of the groups you're in. The live. That would be great because that gets it seen by more people. So ask me another question if you share again, Simone. Of course. So, Anthony, can you be more specific? Because a yes, no, maybe, we want to be really specific with our questioning. It's like you're saying to Spirit, I want to be abundant. Well, what does that mean? I would like more money. Well, how much is more money? $5, do you? Spirit, I don't know. Oh, well, $5. I will throw a $2 coin on the footpath. How much do you want? You know, the clearer you get with the universe, the clearer the universe can get with you. Anthony, are you going to extend on your question or just do a yes, no, maybe on that, what you've said? It makes you think too about what you want to ask, doesn't it? It makes you really think. Wonderful. Thank you, Simone. What's your question, darling? If you want to send me stars, you'll go to the top of the list and I will do extra cards for you. I'll actually do like oracle cards for you, not just the yes, no, maybe. So this is the yes, no, maybe cards out of the Angel Feather Oracle. Thank you, Jess. Anthony hasn't got back to me, so I'll just do you a yes, no, maybe and reread this question. It's too broad. But we'll do it anyway for you, Anthony. Will everything work out for me? Okay. You haven't told me in what area of your life, so it's very, very broad. It will, though. That's great news, Anthony. Fabulous. Will my husband get the promotion? This is from Simone. Thank you for sharing into the groups. Financial. Okay, I just did it. It said yes, but I'll do it again for financial if you want. You got a definite yes that everything will work out for you, Anthony. So this is for Simone Hemmings. Will my husband get the promotion? Yes, he will. Anthony, financial. Please share it into your groups, mate. Will everything turn out for Anthony financially? I got a yes before when it was very general. Maybe. So that area, it is a maybe. It's a timing thing. Oh, okay, darling. Yeah. Where you going? So go and get yourself some rescue remedy or something. Go to the naturopath. Get some sort of drops or something to help you feel calm. Okay, darling? Hi, Jenny. If you'd like a yes, no, maybe card, all you have to do is share it into your personal feed. You're welcome, Anthony. So you've got a definite yes, and then financial area, there's still a waiting period on that. Good morning, Diane. Where are you tuning in from? Because it's evening here. Actually, it's 10 past 10 in the evening in Australia. You're welcome, Neen. Thank you for being here. If anyone wants to send me some stars, you go to the head of the list and I can draw more cards for you. Not just yes, no, maybe cards, actual cards out of the Oracle like I did my weekly reading. Lovely, Jenny. What's your question, Jenny? Thank you. It's first time back after Mum's passing in July. So I've got to get back. I've got to get back to do what I love to do. That's what she'd want me to do. Jenny, what's your question? Waiting for you. Sometimes the feed can be a little bit slow. If you'd like another question, just share it again into a different group or different page or something. You're welcome, Simone. All the best for your husband. Waiting for your question, Jenny. If you send me stars after I finish going live, I will write your name down. Don't worry, I go back and check the live. I will write your name down and I will address you as soon as I come back on live again to do readings. You will be at the top of the queue. So don't worry if you send stars and I've finished or you're on the replay. That's okay. I will do your cards when I come back on live again next week. Ladies, if you're not in my Manifesting Prosperity and Abundance for Spiritual Women group, please get yourself in there. I've got a market, the last market for the year. The first one's a gift market, some crystals in it, the 18th of November at 9:15 from my shop. And then Thursday the 23rd in the evening, 6:45 p.m, I'll be doing a market which is going to be Christmas crystals and a bracelet blast. So many amazing crystal bracelets, so you do not want to miss that. Do you see me being healthier next year, angels? This is for Jenny Riddell. This is for Jenny Riddell. This is just a no at the minute. So obviously you've had health issues at this year. So protect yourself. This card can also mean from negativity. So at the moment, it's a no, but things can change in the blink of an eye. So maybe you need to do something to help your health going into next year. So at the moment, still some issues going on. Going into the next year, you may need to do something to change that, to make it a more healthy year for you. All right. So at the moment, I feel there's some negativity around you. You really need to get rid of it. Thank you very much, Alison. Will my son be home for Christmas this year? This is for Neen. Hope you shared for me, Neen. Lovely. Will my son be home for Christmas? You should nearly know. It's nearly not far away. Not at this point in time. It doesn't mean he can't change his mind at the last minute. But at this moment, he's not thinking he's coming home for Christmas. Sometimes no is not the answer you want. Sometimes no is the answer you want. It's the same with the yes card. It can just depend. Okay. Now, anyone else for, you're welcome, Jenny. Anyone else for a yes, no, maybe question? All you need to do is share into your feeds, into your groups. Thank you for the thumbs up. Anyone else? I'll stay here as long as I'm getting feedback from you. And if there's no more feedback, I will go and have a rest. But if you do, welcome. Thank you, Neen. Appreciate that. That's wonderful. If anyone else would like to send me some stars, you'll go straight to the top. All you have to do, there's a little button down there that's got a star button. You click that, go through and purchase them. And I get a couple of cents per star. I think that's all it is. But it's every little bit helps in business at the moment. Anyone else have a question for me? A yes, no, maybe question. Make it very specific. Very specific. So, Jenny, I could do more cards for you if you did sent me some stars on your health. Will I get a new job? When? Anthony, I have to get you thinking, asking questions a little bit more specifically, but will you get a new job? Not at the moment, because you're not being specific enough with the angels. They don't know what to give you. So at the minute, it's a no. That won't be forever. Yes, no, maybe cards are not forever. They can change overnight if you do something. So at the moment, you're not being specific enough about what it is that you'd like to do. That's what the angels are telling me. Anyone else for a yes, no, maybe question? Before Christmas. Will I get a new job before Christmas? So we're being a bit more specific. No. So are you looking in the wrong places? Are you, not actioning? Maybe it's not the right time for you to start a new job. Maybe it's next year. Will I go to a new home? There's only a few weeks left in the year, let's face it, Anthony. Joe Wake, will I go to a new home? Will I go to a new home? You mean moving into a new home or just going to visit a home, Joe? Have you shared on your page for me? That's the energy exchange is sharing. Okay, will I go to a new home? The angels won't know what you're talking about. But anyway, we'll do a card. Not at the moment. So you're not being specific enough there. Will I get the money, my project, I need it? Will I get the money, my project, I need it next week? What are you doing to get the money? Live in a new home. Will I get the money? It depends what you're doing. What are we doing, precious? No. They just tell me you need more action. You've got to put something into action to get the money. Yes, okay, Joe, so we did that. Okay, anyone else for a question? Yes, no, maybe. Just share it on your pages or into your groups and you can ask another question. Send me some stars and I will pop you straight to the head of the list. Doesn't matter how many you send me, just send me some stars and I'll read a couple of cards, actual cards out of the Oracle, not just yes, no, maybe cards. This is from my Angel Feather Oracle, available on my website, michellenewten, newten.com. Or my aokspecialtygifts.com.au website. I have crystals and angels and all sorts of things. All my work is on there as well. That's my shop website. Anyone else? Oh, okay, that's interesting. Is CR playing me, Diane? If you're asking that question, it's a concern. Maybe. Maybe. As I said, if you're asking that question, it's a concern. So, maybe. Will I find love soon? Have you shared, Precious, beautiful Precious? Okay, will I find love soon? This is for Precious. Will she find love soon? Maybe. Timing. It's all about timing. Love yourself first. Then love will come to you. The angels are telling me. Anyone else for a question? Please like and share the stream. It's very important to me. Helps my small business. If you want to give me some stars, I will bump you to the head of the queue and I will draw cards straight from the Oracle and give you more insight. When will our youngest son go back overseas? When will... Well, I can only answer yes, no, or maybe. So is it will our youngest son go back overseas in 2024? Let's see, Jenny. Hi, Joanne. Not at this point in time. It can change, though. But at the moment, it's a no. But it can change. Everyone has free will. Joanne, do you have a question? Yes, no, maybe question. All you need to do is share it to your feed. If you'd like a more in-depth reading, just send me some stars and I will put you to the top of the queue. Let me know. Anyone else with a yes, no, maybe question? You're welcome, Jenny. So yes, no, maybe cards are not at this point. They're at this right now. Okay, they're yes, no, maybe, and this can change. This is the energy of tonight. Me contacting the angels for you is what they're saying tonight. It can change by tomorrow morning. Depends on what action steps you take. Whether you follow your angel's guidance so that card can change for you. Is HW playing me? Well, if you're asking, that's the same thing I'm going to say to that lady again. If you've got concerns, you already know the answer. Let's see what the angels say. No, they say he's not. HW is not at the moment. Maybe you've just been paranoid. Anyone else for a question, please like and share. That would be great. And send me some stars if you'd like a more in-depth reading for this moment in time. As I said, it's a timing thing with yes, no, maybe cards. You can change this card, the energy of this card tomorrow morning. You know, if you need the money for the project, but at the moment you're not doing enough to get it. You can't just sit in a corner and hope for it to show up. Go and sell something, you know, manifest it. Awesome. Sometimes $2 coins can fall out of the sky, but that won't be enough. You know what I mean? Anyone else for a question? Anyone else anyone else need to know my group? This is just for women only. Sorry, guys. Manifesting Prosperity and Abundance for Spiritual Women. Please join that. Look for the golden egg and the feathers and get yourself into that group. I will get you in when I can. People think I've got 20 people on my team. Well, it's only just one. Me. Just me. Just me. No one else for any more questions? If there's no more questions, I will go and I will come back next week and see you again. If you send me stars after the live is finished, that's fine. I'll write your name down. I always check and I'll do your cards first thing when I come back on live again. I've got some really exciting things coming up with my business. Firstly in store and also online. If you're in my group, I'm going to drop something in there before it will go live. That's a bonus of being in my group. And then you need to check me out on Black Friday and going into Christmas as well for an amazing Christmas bundle offer, which is I've never done before, so it's going to be awesome. Thank you, Mel, for the hearts. You're a darling. Did you have a yes, no, maybe question? I can answer one for you if you want. Don't be shy now. Thank you, Marie. Have you got a yes, no, maybe question? All you have to do is share the live into your feed to get it for free. I hope you're enjoying it. It's fun, isn't it? It makes you think, though. Think, oh, what do I need to know? Well, be very specific and then we can ask the cards. Ask the angels. The angels talk through the cards. That's how they work. No one else wanting a question? I will love and leave you if there's no one else wanting a question tonight. And God willing, as my Irish friends would say, I'll be back next Sunday night for another live and personal little readings with you. If you want to send me stars, and if you do after I finish, I will do your cards first up. Make sure you put a question up. Thank you. Yes. You know what I've done, Cherise? I've actually changed it, my hashtag. So I want you to too. I'm now writing, okay, let's get clear with the universe so the universe can get clear with me. How many Michelles in the world? How many Cherise in the world? So now I'm writing, you might have noticed in the group, Michelle Newton is rich. So I want you to write Cherie Felstead is rich. Will I ever find out what's wrong with me? Nicole. Yes, you will. Will I pass my uni course, Kelly Noonan? Thank you for sharing. Yes, you will. Congratulations. You're welcome, Mel P. You don't have a question, darling? I know you can get swamped with uni. You know, you think, oh my gosh, I'll never get there. But the angels are saying you will. Good job. You're welcome, Nicole. That's good news for you. Don't give up. There's a solution to every problem, the angels say. Anyone else for a yes, no, maybe before I go? Will I find love again? For Kathy. Kathy, have you shared, Kathy? You need to share for me to get the answer from the angels at this minute. I hope Nicole and Kelly shared. Oh, Kelly did share. She's a darling. So, will I find love again, Kathy? If you had to be more specific. You're welcome, Kelly. Okay, Cat Mel. Yes, you will, Kathy. Yes, I know. It only just came to me the other day when I was thinking about manifesting. Dia, have you shared, please, to your personal feed or to a group? Let me know if you've shared, Dia. You need to share to get a yes, no, maybe question card. Dia, will I move soon? It's pretty to the point. But then again, what are you moving? Your body, your house, your car? See what I mean? So be more specific, Dia, and tell me if you've shared so that we can get a clear answer for you. Do people see how this works? The clearer you get with Spirit, the clearer Spirit can get with you. Yeah, thank you, Dia. Now let's get more specific about your question. Will I move? What do you mean? Will you move your body soon? Will you move your house soon? Will you move interstate? Will you move overseas? Will you move jobs? Will you move what are you moving? So that the angels know what you're talking about. This is the thing. If we give mixy messages, the angels go, oh, we'll give us something nice, but then you go, well, that's not what I wanted. And they go, well, you didn't say properly. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to teach you. This is manifesting stuff. So, Dia, get a little bit more specific. Will I move house soon? Excellent. Here we go. Good job, Dia. This is at this moment in time, the angels are saying not at the moment. Okay, not at the moment. Maybe next year. Any other questions for me? Let me know. I'll have another little drink. Cheers. I loved how clear my mother was when she visited from Spirit. She didn't actually say, but she was so spot on. You're welcome, dear. Thank you for being here. Please like my page too. If anyone's on TikTok, can you like me on there? I'm Michelle Newten, Newten, and it says my handle's AOK Specialty Gifts. So could you just follow me on TikTok as well? I'd like to be able to do readings on TikTok too, but I need 1,000 followers, and I'm a long way off it. So if you're on TikTok, go looking for me, please. That's awesome. It's another way of sharing. Go over there and like me on TikTok, and you can write in the thing, followed on TikTok, and I'll give you a yes, no, maybe card. Thank you, Cherie. Yes, our questioning, you know, we have, like, the thing is, we need to be really specific. I listened to a man talk about manifesting on TikTok. I love TikTok. The other night. And it was the guy who wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I don't know whether you've read that book. He's a Chinese fellow. I think he's Chinese. I don't know. It could be any, I don't know what he is. Chinese, I think. Very clever man. And this young guy was interviewing him. I can't even think what his name is now. Anyway, he says, well, what do you want? And this guy says to him, I want to be financially free. And this guy goes, well, that's easy. Go and be homeless. You're financially free. You don't have any money, don't have any bills, you're financially free. So you see what I mean? I went, oh, whoa, never thought about it like that. Like, you know, I know myself. I've said I want to be financially free. So, well, that's easy. Just go and be homeless. Who wants to be homeless? But if you think about it, do you know what I'm saying? It was pretty, this young guy went, what? He said, well, you don't know what you want. You're not being specific with your request to the universe. What's financially free mean? How much money do you want? Do you want money? How much? Do you want 20 cents? Do you want $1 million? Do you want 500? Do you want $2,000 to finish your project next week? That's being very specific. Angels, help me create, find, attract $2,000 to finish my project next week. So then you walk out into the house and you think, well, what can I sell? Get on Marketplace or whatever it is that you sell in your country and sell stuff. And get your $2,000 you need for your project. It's not that hard. It's just not that hard. You sit there whinging that I haven't got enough money and angels send me the money. Well, they don't know how much to send you. They'll send you $2. Well, I didn't want $2. Well, what did you want? You didn't say. We didn't know what you wanted, so we sent you $2. And half the time you'll step over it on the footpath anyway because you're not observant. It's true. It's true. Anyone else like a yes, no, maybe card before I go? Anyone want to send me some stars and I can do a more in-depth riddle reading for you on a question? Thank you, Cherie. Anyone else? Thank you for the hearts. Love that. Please like and follow me on TikTok. Appreciate that. That would be awesome. No more? I will call it a night then. And don't point me hanging around here if no one's got a question. 20 people still on and you're all very quiet. I scared you. I'm telling you to ask your questions properly. I don't mean to be mean. I want to help you. I want to help you. Will I win big in the lotto? Well, that means nothing, Anthony. What is it? How much? How much? Most lottery winners lose it all because they're not in the stream for being able to hold it. So will I win big in the lottery? The angels might think big for you is $20. So, oh, that's good, Nan. So, you know, again, you need to reassess because you don't know how much money you want or like. Wanting's not much good either because you just keep wanting it more. How much money would you like? How much money do you really think that you could manifest in? Because everyone's got a glass ceiling. Now, you could say, I want to win $20 million. Yeah, right. But can you hold it? Have you got the energy to hold it? Wouldn't you be better off to start with 2,000? That, you know, yep, I can do that and be really positive and really energetic about winning $2,000, you know? So, oh, Jessie, you sent me some stars. God bless your heart. What is your question, Jessie? What is your question, my love? Also be specific with these. And I'll do some cards for you, Jess. Straight to the top of the queue. Oh, I love the little things that come up when you send me stars. That's so adorable. I haven't done a live for so long. Hit me up with your question, Jessie, and we'll tune in. I have a very strong connection, as you know. My mother was the scariest psychic going around. If she spoke, you listened. Because she was a hidden... I come from a long line of hidden psychics. I'm not going to say, oh, my family have been psychic mediums for 20,000 years. Well, my family's not going to say that because it was the wrong thing to do because we were Catholic. Thank you for the stars, Carolyn. Tell me what your question is, Carolyn. Be very specific and then I will answer it. Thank you so much. It's amazing. So, Jessie, awaiting your question, my love. And Carolyn, Rowe, I'm awaiting your question too. Thank you. Thank you so much for the stars. And then I'll draw a couple of cards from the oracles, not just yes, no, maybes. More in-depth readings for you when you send me stars. Waiting for your question, Jessie, and waiting for your question, Caroline. Manifesting's such fun. When for years I've said to my eldest son, I'm going to drive a BMW. Ask it in a way that you know, but sort of pinpoint the area maybe. Like, because I can't answer really confidential questions because that would be a full-on reading, Carly. Do you know what I mean? That would be like a one-on-one hour. So maybe break it down to the most important bit that you're happy to share. All right. And then you be intuitive with the result. That would be my best thing to say to you. Because if it's really confidential and it's really in depth, well, you need a proper reading, which I'm not available for at the moment. At this point in time, but that could change next year. So, Jessie, I'm still waiting for you, darling, and I'm also waiting for Caroline. There must be a huge lag. Who's got a sore neck? Someone has. I'd like to know your question, girls, the two girls. You have Neen. Well, go and rub something on it, darling. Hello, Kay. Jessie and Caroline, I'm waiting for your questions, please. For you to answer your star questions. Sore knee. Oh, thanks, Carmen. Hello, darling. How are you? Miss you. Didn't we used to have fun? Gosh, we did. They were the days. Oh, I don't know, Lee, why? Ask another question, Jessie. Do you want to ask the same one? The same question? Is that what you mean? Good, Neen. I'll ask more about the same question. Okay, I know what the question is. Okay, let me tune in for you, Jessie. And Caroline, I'm waiting on your question. This is to Jessie Ryan. And she and I know what she's asking about, okay? Nice card. Chosen path found. That's a definite yes. Jessie. Keep yourself healthy. Keep yourself well. Stay away from those biting dogs. It's a joke. Oh! Excitement. You're welcome. Chosen path found. Look. New arrival. Oh, Jess. Yes. 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 Can't get any more definite than that. Take a screenshot. I'll put it up here. That's a definite yes to your answer. Question. Get excited. Get ready and get excited and get ready, okay? Call in. Good. Well, you know, she's asked about whether she'll get pregnant soon. So here, we can't get any more specific. New arrival, chosen path found. Call in St. Jared Magella. He's amazing with mothers and babies. I've probably told you that before, Jessie. That's awesome news. Awesome news. You're welcome. Thank you, angels, for Jessie. Yes. Well, keep being ready and being grateful. Baby's got to be ready too. Yep. So, baby is coming. Life get any easier? Anything too exciting coming up? Okay, Carolyn, let's have a look for you. Life get easier for Carolyn. Anything exciting coming up for her? Angels, let's hear it for Carolyn. Thank you, Carolyn. Cards of Quote. This is for Carolyn. Positive thinking. You need to keep positive. And it's positive, that always a positive sign. Stop worrying. Stop worrying. Stop the worry. And you ask, was anything exciting coming up soon? Well, look at us go. Excitement in a treasure chest, honey, with orange butterflies. Positive thinking, you worry far too much and you need to stop. excitement is something very exciting is coming up. What's in your treasure chest, darling? How excited, you need to feel that, because it is, yes, stop worrying, be positive, and anything exciting coming up, excitement card was the answer. How amazing is that for a reading? Thank you, angels. The orange butterflies, on top of the chest are about healing, passion, joy, renewal, happiness, and beauty. Awesome. Fabulous. Awesome cards for our star givers. Yes, divine timing. Yes, the angels are saying yes, Jessie. So keep on keeping on. Excellent. I can't wait to meet this dear little baby. Anyone else sending stars or have a question? Yes, no, maybe question. All you need to do is share or follow me on TikTok. Tell me what you've done. And if you send me stars, I will give you... Well, how's amazing have our two readings been, the last two readings been? Oh, amazing. Anyone else want to send me some stars while I'm here before I go? Anyone else have a yes, no, maybe question for me? Now's the time. I've been here for quite a while now, so time to go to bed. No, I'm terrible with genders. I won't even read a gender. I never even got my own babies right, so no, won't do a gender. That's a surprise, honey. There's only one or two. That's a surprise. Oh, Lee, I don't know how to do it. Can someone tell her how to do it? There's a little star button down there. I think if you go... Also, there's a link. I don't know, how do I comment while I'm on here? Oh, hang on. I think it's FB, oh, fruit. Something like FBstars.com maybe? FB Stars. Perhaps you could try that, Lee. If there's a little star button down there. Wow. Oh, that's lovely. When did you do that, Ali? Oh, I don't know. Oh, you're welcome, Ali. Thank you. When did you get the cards? Today? I had an order today. Was that you, darling? I don't think it was you. Can anyone else help Lee about how to get the stars? Jessie, maybe? Can you help Lee? Because it's a bit hard for me because I can't see the, screen with thingies, with everything on it. I believe there's a little star icon that you click. I don't know. Maybe, are you on a phone or are you on a PC, Lee? If you're on a PC, maybe you could clear the cache. If you're on a phone, turn your phone off and turn it back on again. That's my biggest cures for things. Anyone else got a yes, no, maybe question? Or anyone else want to send me stars and I'll ask more in depth? Oh, star giver. Esther Pickford. Hello, Esther. Thank you, darling, for the stars. Esther, please send me a question through, honey, and I will answer it for you best I can with the angels' help, of course. Press on star and put in password, I think Kay's saying. It's just not processing. Have you turned your phone off and turned it back on? That's the best thing I can do. Now, beautiful Esther Pickford, can you give me your question in the comments, please? And I will tune in and ask the angels for cards for you. That's frustrating, isn't it? Technology. Everybody else is being able to do it, so there must be a reason, mustn't there? Esther, waiting for your question, honey bun. If you don't have a question, just say general, and I'll just do some general cards for you. My top's crooked. Doesn't matter. I'm excited for Jessie. So excited. Hang on, I'll look. General, oh no, Anne, Esther wants general. Anne, if you want a yes, no, maybe, you have to buy stars to get a general reading. If you want just a yes, no, maybe and question answered, and you need to share it to your page and tell me the question. Esther just wants some general cards for herself. Welcome, Esther. Lovely to have you here. This is for Esther. Esther Pitford. Hold on, Esther. Calling in the angels for you, my darling. You're at a turning point, darling. But you'll find your way. Chosen path found. This week could be a good week for you if you listen to the general reading at the start. It's clumped. Beautiful day. Maybe you're going to go on a holiday or something. This is the beach calling you. Or somewhere really relaxing. I'll call Michael in. Something that you've well deserved, Esther, like you've been saving for a long time, or it's time to go on a happy new stage of life, or, you know, you've just always wanted to go. I just feel this yearning to go to a certain place that's beautiful. It doesn't have to be the beach, but somewhere that you just always wanted to go and see. Yeah, it'll bring you a lot of balance and healing when you do. So this is beautiful. You'll find where you want to go. You're going somewhere, it's going to be beautiful, and you're going to be very balanced and relaxed as a result of a feel you've been saving up for a long time to go on some sort of a trip or to see something amazing. Okay, let me know if it resonates. Anyone else got any questions? And give me a question if you want a yes, no, maybe for free. Share it to your own page. Otherwise, send me some stars and I will do a more in-depth question for you. Please make sure you share the live video. Yes, but Angela, you need to ask me a question if you haven't given me stars, and I do a yes, no, maybe question card for you only. That's what's free for a share. Beck Smith wants to know, will I get married? Next Sunday, I'll be back on. Beck Smith, hello Beck, how are you, beautiful? Oh, that's perfect then, Esther. Yes, you will find where you need to go and it's going to be beautiful and you're going to be very balanced wherever you go. The move will be good for you. You will know. You'll just know. You know how when you get that feeling when you find that place, you will know it is the perfect place. Beck, will I get married? This is just a yes, no, maybe card based on the energy of today. Not right at this minute. Doesn't mean it's forever, okay? But at this moment in time, it's a no. But, you know, things can change with decisions you make. Yes, Jessie, they did, darling. Thank you. Well, they told me they did. That's all I know about it. So at this point in time, it's a no. Sorry, will I get a new job anytime soon, Michelle? Thank you. Angela Mariga. Hope you've shared for me, Angela. It's an energy exchange. Will I get a new job anytime soon? Yes, you will. Yes, you will. It's a definite yes. Any more questions? Any more stars? Please send me some hearts. That's always nice. Thank you, Angela. You're a sweetheart. Appreciate it, darling. Ladies, if you're not in my closed group, please get yourself in there. Manifesting Prosperity and Abundance for Spiritual Women. Look, that's what the group's called. Look for the golden egg and the feathers. I'm launching something into the group. I launch in here first. So I've got a special offer coming before Black Friday. I'll launch it into the public on Black Friday, but my girls in here will get first preference. You're welcome, Angela. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Time's a ticking, friends. 10 to 11 at night here in Australia. Time for another cup of tea, probably for me. Green tea. And I use the same tea bag about 5 times. So don't go giving me a hard time about caffeine. It's just like at night. So I toss and turn anyway. Anyone else with a yes, no, maybe card question? Oh, thank you, Amanda. I mean real stars, like purchased ones, Amanda. But if you've got a question, I'll do a yes, no, maybe card for you, Amanda. Oh, I did one for you just before, didn't I? Thank you, darling. Hi, Beck. Thank you so much for the blessings. It's always very good to bless people. It's very good to bless people. You know, one of the things that's come down in my family is my mum used, you know, you'll bring... I don't know, Jessie. Did you buy more stars? I don't think so. I can't see them either. She used to say, and you bring through your money programs from your parents, and they did the best they can, and they brought them down from their parents, and they brought them down from their parents, and they brought them down from their parents. And one thing Mum used to say is, oh, poor thing. Oh, God, don't wish people to be poor things, please. Bless them instead. Bless them instead. Jessie Ryan, yes. Have you sent 2 lots of stars, Jess? Because I can't see. I wonder, can I press on that? Oh, hang on. Oh! It says you've sent 145. All star senders. I think only once, from what I can see, Jess. Anyone else? So listen to the things that come out of your mouth, especially around money and manifesting. My mum, bless God rest her soul. Oh, sorry, Lee. Maybe next time. She used to, people with money, she used to say were up themselves. Oh, God. So funny. Not necessarily. It's just not necessarily true. It's just that's what her family thought. And you have to change those things. You have to. I'll tell you who an amazing person is, who I can see 145, the first one. If you've got another question, Jessie, ask me. I trust you. A person who's extremely, extremely wealthy through her passion and her God-given talents, and who is extremely wealthy and is extremely generous and does massive donations across the world. It's one of the biggest financial donors in the world at the moment. Who is it? Tell me who it is. Let's see. What's your question, Jessie? Who is it? Who is a very influential woman? She's only young. Who is one of the biggest entrepreneurs? Oh, you're so sweet. And generous donors to charities across the world at the moment. Who would that be? Anyone know? I'll give you a card for interacting. If anyone gets it right, I'll give you a card for interacting. Anyone know who it is? She's a superstar. No, not Beyonce. I don't know what Beyonce does. Along those lines, though. No, it's not Lady Gaga. Along those lines, not Beyonce. No. Keep going. Unbelievable. Taylor Swift. Shake it up. It's Taylor Swift. She donates millions and millions, and Dolly Parton's an amazing woman. But Taylor Swift is one of the most influential people in the world at the moment, in the wealthy. And what she does with her money is amazing. She gives millions of dollars to homeless shelters for food for people. Whatever city she's playing in, she will drop millions of dollars into their homeless shelters to feed people. Amazing young girl. Amazing. Melanie P. Richards, a card for you for being so in sync. You were the first one to say Taylor. Mel P., this is for you, my dear friend. Mel was in my group. Difficulties resolved. Just what you wanted to hear. The fallen angel feather. A particular difficult period in your life is coming to an end. Thank you, angels. You did. So Taylor Swift. There you go. Anyone else with a... Dolly Parton does lots of amazing work with children's reading and donating books, does she? But Taylor Swift donates millions and millions of dollars. She is one of the biggest entrepreneurs, and I can't think what the term is for as in donating in the world at the moment. She's extremely influential and a beautiful girl and a beautiful role model for young girls. Go Taylor. I love her. I think she's amazing. Anyone else want a card? Anyone else? Okay, Beck. We want a yes, no, maybe for you. I hope you've shared for me, beautiful. Well, didn't I answer this earlier? Will I have another child? I'm sure I did. This is for Beck Smith. Maybe. It's timing. Not yet. Anyone else for a question before I go? Our viewing population is dwindling. I'm going to call it now. It's 5 to 11 at night. So thank you for being here. Please join my closed group, Manifesting Prosperity and Abundance for Spiritual Women. Look for the gold egg with the brown feathers. Get yourself in there. I'm going to be launching something special into that group before it goes live. Just set up my Facebook with my bank account info to send stuff. Or perhaps next time, Lee, or if you do send them after I've gone off, I will do your reading first up. The next time I come on, I'll write your name down, so don't panic. You can either just wait till next week if that's easier for you, because I won't answer it until I come back on live. So perhaps just wait till next week, doll, and then you'll be fine. Okay? So thank you very much for being here. Thank you for liking and sharing my page with people. Thank you for having fun with the angels. You know what? The angels love having fun. We're all far too serious down here. Archangel Raphael is actually the angel of laughter. That is why you have nurses giggling and laughing and cracking up as they do their job in the hospitals. You know, I was a nurse for 30 years. Archangel Raphael works closely with healthcare professionals to help them to stop taking themselves too serious. They can see the funny side of things. They can, you know, they deal with death and dying and serious incidents and so forth, but they can always, you know, put a smile on someone's face or, you know, make light, you know, try and lift everyone's spirits. You'll have nurses doing that and being very, very happy in the way they go about their work when they can, and being able to lift their own spirits too. So let's send lots of love to all the nurses in the world. I'll thank all the nurses who looked after my mother, especially in her final days on the palliative care ward at the Golden Valley Base Hospital. They were just absolutely amazing in the palliative care ward. And we're very, very grateful for how they treated Mum and our family as a whole, because we're a big family and, you know, they're not used to 6 siblings around the mother and extended families, and, you know, but we were a very close family and we were all there and stayed all night and all day and all night and all day and all night. And hello, Tara. And I'm in Australia too. And yes, so thank you so much to those nurses, especially the lady that was with Mum in her final minutes, because she decided she wanted to go when we weren't there. Cheeky little sausage, but that often happens. But but then we went down with her and saw her and so forth. But she was very well cared for and very, very grateful to the nurses for everything they did in the palliative care ward at Golden Valley Health in Shepparton. So thank you very, very much to them. We're very grateful. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here tonight. I'm very grateful to be back on deck again. I'll endeavour to keep my weekly readings up for you from this point on. But as you know, I'm now working pretty much solo, and given, you know, everything that's going on in our area and the world post-COVID. So doing probably 3 people's work at the moment, still keeping my markets going in the closed group, and also working my shop. So at this point in time, it's a big gig. But, you know, I need to keep doing what I'm passionate about, and that's sharing my love of the angels, sharing my my experience in life, and sharing the angels' wisdom, because I'm a channel for them. And yeah, they do have a great funny sense of humour, and we do take ourselves far too seriously. So put your worries down. If you're really sad, go and have a giggle, watch a funny movie. There you go. And this week's going to be a good week. If you miss the weekly reading, it's at the start. You might, when I go off the live, you can go back and listen to the weekly reading for this week. It's going to be a good week. If you're triggered by something from the past, let it go and bless it, and then move on, because you don't want to diminish the blessings. There's a lot of luck, and there's, you know, a lot of great things coming for us this week. It's a good energy this week. Thank you so much for the beautiful hearts, and thank you for the hearts. Thank you, Tracy. I'm just about to finish. I'm sorry, it's just hit your feed. I'm in Australia, so it's nearly 11 p.m. here, so you must be somewhere else in the world. But yes, please like my page and click get notifications so you don't miss me next time. If you're on TikTok, please like me on there. Michelle Newten, Newten, AOK Specialty Gifts is the handle. So I can get some more followers on there, so I can do some readings on there as well. So there you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. It's great to be back. Thank you for your patience. I'm not one to put a heap of personal stuff on my feed. I didn't want people feeling sorry for us. Mum had a long battle with lymphoma, lots of treatment, and we cared for her in her own home, and plus working and everything. But that was an honour to do it for her. We lost our father when he was only young, so I was only 21. He didn't see my younger sisters grow up, so we've had the early passing and we've had the late passing, so it's always an honour. Hello, Marianne, lovely to have you from Dublin. Hello, Tracy from USA. That's so beautiful for you to be here. And I'm just about to go, unfortunately, so I'll check in, like the page, follow, get notifications so that you can see me when I come back on again next Sunday night. God willing, as my Irish friends would say. Marion, that's what you say, isn't it? Because my brother-in-law is Irish, and he has his aunties and his mum come out here, and they used to always say, God willing. God willing. I probably say very wrong, Marion, so pardon me. But they used to always say, God willing, Michelle, we'll see you tomorrow, God willing. So now I say, God willing, I'll see you next Sunday. So there you go. Take care, everyone. Have a beautiful night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Lovely to be back with you, doing what I love, my life's purpose and passion, and sharing the love of the angels with you. Check out my website, michellenewten.com, for all my published work. I've got 3 oracles, 2 books, and 2 meditation CDs there that you might like to look at. All my work is available as downloadable apps. On this page, you'll see links to the apps. I've got a numbers app. All the oracle cards are in apps, and I've got my meditation CDs on apps. So at the moment, you can't get my work overseas, but you can download an app until I such status on my manifesting list for next year to look at a way, which I think I've got away now. So just let's cross everything and ask the angels to give me the knowledge and skills and help to be able to do it, so that you can get my work easier overseas without paying an arm and a leg for postage. But I do have an amazing Black Friday offer. Oh, you made my night, Jessie. I nearly cried. I was so excited. And I can't think what I was going to say now. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yes, oh, I've got an amazing Christmas Black Friday bundle coming up, which is specifically going to be great for overseas people. So stay tuned for that. But I will launch it into my closed group first. So get in that group because of this bundle that I've got that I'm going to be able to, I'm shipping free internationally. There's only 27. Get in my group. Okay, have a great week. Be amazing and keep your angels close. Mwah. Bye-bye. Toodaloo.